What's up, everyone? I'm Justin with Isn't Scary Wisconsin, and I'm joined here by one of my best friends,
Gage.
Gage, tonight we had the pleasure of being able to walk through Revenge Haunt in Wisconsin at the Chase Stone Barn in Sobieski. Now, we've done this 1 year prior. We did this, and you know, Revenge has always impressed. It's always been what I would consider to be a top haunt.
It's a contender.
A good experience, right? You know, you and I talk about that. When you pay the price for a haunted house, you want to feel like you're getting your money's worth. So many times you pay $25, $35, $40 for a haunt, and you walk away feeling kind of eh. Now tonight, we got to walk through on what they would consider their practice run.
Yeah.
And I remember about halfway through that practice run, because you and I were discussing this. This is a hype video, by the way. This is not a review. This is a hype video. Because if you haven't already put Revenge on your list of haunts to go to, you can get out your list of haunts, go through your little list, and add Revenge to it and move it up to number 1 on the list. I remember about halfway through the haunt, you and I were planning on going through alone.
Solo.
Yeah. About halfway through, I think I tapped her on the shoulder. I said, "Bro, I can go through this alone."
You know, personally, myself too, I thought the same thing.
Yeah. The entire crew at Revenge Haunt exudes this kind of passion that you don't actually see every day. And it is immediately noticeable when you walk in those doors and go in that waiting room. Hell, it's noticeable when you get in the parking lot. There is a sense of atmosphere. There is a sense of dread, I guess.
Yeah, especially that waiting room.
As you wait in line.
Now, we should make this a review.
We're not going to. But let me just say, I don't remember ever walking out of a haunted house and saying, "Holy shit, that was a 9.5 or a 10. I think that was the first time I've ever heard you say that. You are picky. I mean, out of the two of us, you're the biggest complainer. Let's be honest. No offense, you're the biggest complainer. And I have never heard you sing such high praises to a haunt before. We are not paid.
We are not.
We are not sponsored.
We're not wearing the gear this time.
We're not. Well, we're not wearing the gear this time, but we didn't get that gear for free. We paid for that.
Yep.
We have not been given anything by them except the chance to walk through early. I was absolutely blown away. And I was scared multiple times. And like I said earlier, if Revenge is not on your list of haunts to visit in Wisconsin, it now needs to be on that list of haunts to visit. Gage, what did you think tonight?
So after our 2 runs, they did do the liberty of giving us a walkthrough when the lights are on.
A lights up walkthrough.
Lights up.
Oh, it's a personal. It's like a personal wet dream.
I know,
of mine.
right?
To always be able to go do that. Yeah.
The best part about that, because in the dark, you're not going to see a whole lot of the stuff they got.
Yeah.
Now with the lights on, and we're able to walk through it. Oh my goodness, did they put so much detail into the artwork of not only the props, but the scenic just setup, the structure and everything. But the thing is, we have noticed so many things that we didn't do our initial run or in the dark, stuff like that. So I just want to say, not only was their actors doing great, not only was it seemed like each room had its own unique setup and everything, but how much effort you can tell they put into the place. Now, unfortunately, you can't see with the lights on 100%, all of it, but oh my goodness, it's definitely a treat, and I am so glad I was able to go there for their practice run, and looking forward to the review tomorrow. You know, you always hear, it's funny, right, because you always hear these haunts talk about, we put so much time and work in the off-season. Oh my God, you know? Right? Like, everybody says that. Yeah, but then you check out Revenge, they have to tear down everything.
Like, here's the thing.
And put it up.
You walk in there, and you see that stuff at Revenge, you know that stuff is handmade. You know that stuff is produced by that crew. Those are top tier masks. I forget where they get their masks from, but I know it's a really high end mask company. And they're some of the coolest masks, some of the best looking actors. I'm telling you guys. Again, this is not the review. This is the hype video.
Hype.
Go to Revenge Haunt. They have online merch. They have online ticket sales. What is it? RevengeHaunt.com?
Yep.
They have... they're at the Chase Stone Barn in Sobieski.
You'll see their light up.
They've got a big
dagger.
light up hand knife thing on the barn silo. It's so cool.
If you're coming from what is that, North Highway?
41.
If you come from 41, you will see the whole silo light up from the logo.
So freaking cool. I'm telling you guys, I do not gush like this all the time because we have come on here so many times and said, this sucked, this sucked, this sucked, this was bad, this needs to change, this needs to be better. 8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. I remember coming on here and doing that for haunted houses and thinking to myself, when am I going to get a freaking experience that makes me go, you guys have got to go and see this. Gaze, let me ask you a question. Revenge Haunt 2021, is it scary?
You're goddamn right it is. But I ain't going to give no rating until tomorrow. You guys got to wait to see that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what it's going to look like when they get full bore haunt mode. We got everybody there.
We only have practice.
And this was just a practice, and we literally, like I said, about halfway through, I grabbed you and I'm like, I ain't doing this alone. No way.
Yeah, just waiting for the actual, and more later on in the season, I guess they said, is when they start firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys will love it. Definitely a go-to. Get that on your list.
RevengeHaunt.com.
Get it on your list now.
Go check it out. I'm Justin, my best friend Gage, and we are...
Is It Scary?